Hello and welcome to another edition of the Leap Weekly. This week we'll head over to Meridian Township and check out High Caliber Karting, a brand new entertainment venue that brings go-karting, an arcade, axe throwing, and more to the former Younkers in Meridian Mall. This week's member moment features the Lansing Regional Chamber of Commerce, a longtime member of Leap who we most recently partnered with on a successful fundraising campaign to produce a yearly State of the Region report for the next 3 years to see how our region is doing compared to other comparable metros.
Tell us about this project and kind of what inspired you to bring this awesome experience to Meridian Mall.
So my background, I'm a gearhead massively. Okay. So I have a degree in automotive high performance. I like to make things go fast, and I'm also been known to be the guy that makes things ridiculous. I had a push mower that had an aftermarket camshaft and a shaved cylinder head on it. Like everything I own has always been ridiculous. So as I started building these things and bringing my friends in to experience them, we realized that everybody wants to be a little bit ridiculous. So we thought maybe we should open up to the public and try to get some more people to be able to come and have fun.
Yeah, so why Meridian Mall and why this region?
I grew up in this area. I went to school in Lake Odessa. This was like if you were well-to-do, this is where you went shopping type of thing. But one of the things that I noticed is that nobody wanted to be in Lansing. Like nothing really interactive and engaging and fun is coming to Lansing. And we're losing a lot of talent. We're losing a lot of young people, and Lansing can be fun. There's so much here, but we constantly are waiting for things to happen to us. But we're not taking steps forward to be the people who choose our future and what we're going to do. So we wanted to be that. We wanted to headquarter here, and we wanted to be able to attract more people to Central Michigan. I was actually against the mall originally. One of my friends, he's like, you should consider the old Younkers place. I said, no, absolutely not. I'm not going into a mall. And then we went and looked at the Toys R Us across the street, realized it was too small. I left, drove by this, and called them up and told them how much I hate being wrong. So we made a phone call to the mall, and they have been the best partners. It was when I had a phone call with the director of leasing. I said, we were trying to get early occupancy, and he's like, listen, Jordan, I don't know if I can give this to you. I said, that's going to be the deciding factor. He goes, Jordan, if you haven't realized that we're here for you, just hang up the phone right now and let's be done with it. And I was like, you know what, you're right, you guys are, and that made our decision right there.
Yeah. Tell us about some of the other partners that you worked with aside from the mall to make this project possible.
Oh man, Meridian Township, Chris Buck has been amazing. He's pointing us. He made me connected with Jerry over with Leap and the Fledge. Leap has given us, they helped us with our trademarking. We didn't know what we were doing. Jerry came over, he's like, what are you doing to protect all this? And I was like, well, nothing. And he's like, you gotta protect it. And so we spent a lot of time. He's advised my team. Like at one point, some of my team, we kind of got in a funk because we didn't know where we were going. And Jerry, we got involved with him and we walked away totally refreshed, new game plan, and it was like just like an explosion of talent and acceleration there of like the whole team was ready to go again. And if it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Leap. I mean, 100% would not have happened.
Awesome. So aside from the go-karting happening behind us, what other fun can patrons expect to experience here?
Okay, so I'll go through the whole spiel. So we have pocket soccer, which is super interesting. They have it in Europe a lot, but imagine a giant pool table. It's 12 foot by 18 foot and a little bit elevated up, and you're using soccer balls. We got VIP rooms so that you can watch the game, get private parties with your friends. We have a lot of team building and conferences and stuff here. We can even do full facility rentals. We've got an interactive arcade, so most of the stuff is going to be challenging, experience driven, something you can compete with people. We have driver simulators, which is actually my favorite thing here. The whole rig moves. It's extremely accurate. We had a racing engineer from 3GT Racing in Lexus here in Lansing. He came out and he goes, I built that car and this track. I want to see how accurate it is. And he came out and he's like, I can't believe how accurate that is. These are so great. We have 8 lanes of axe throwing, which sounds crazy. It's insanely fun. It's just like a more ridiculous version of darts, and that's kind of who we are. We're just more ridiculous on every step. 2 go-kart tracks, so we've got a high-speed one and we've got an agility one. Now we can actually connect the 2 tracks. It's one of the largest tracks in the country. We're going to do that intermittently. It might be something as a quick surprise. We haven't done it yet. Or if somebody does a full facility rental and they want that, they can do it, and it'll get you a lot of time and a lot of speed then at that point too, because that back stretch will be crazy. We've got the bar, so liquor, beer, wine, full service. We've got a bistro that's an amazing menu. It's got pizza, and it's got grinders, and it's got wings, it's got salads. I mean, you name name it, it's in there. My guy Charles has done a fantastic job in there. The food is so good. I'm very impressed with how that turned out. I think that pretty much covers it.
Thanks so much for watching. As always, if you haven't already, make sure that you're subscribed to the Leap Weekly email newsletter to get the latest and greatest in economic development news delivered straight to your inbox every Friday. We'll see you here next week.